It's only been a few short days and we're back on the J1 League Goal Zone. Midweek magic delivered to you, plenty of goals to keep you entertained, so sit back and enjoy. A full set of fixtures for round 16. Tosu made the trip north to Consadole, high-flying Avispa hoping to extend their winning streak in Yokohama, with the leaders Kawasaki looking to do the same in Shonan. Second place Nagoya played at home to Sendai. Consadole found some success again over the weekend, but they faced a tough task against Sagan, a side unbeaten in their last 6 games. The visitors saw off Kashima last time out and will be confident of another positive result in this one. Here's Patrick Kinghorn.
It's worth remembering that Tosu have 2 games in hand on Kawasaki, Frontale and Gamba. Meanwhile, an early shot for Sapporo comes in from Tsuyoshi Kashiwa. Well watched by LQ Park. Now this is where they can be good down the left themselves with Fukuoka on the overlap, but they don't need him. It's Suga! Keeper spilled it, but no one there to pick up the pieces. First effort on target, and it's come 12 minutes in. Dropping deep, and that's a lovely ball through, and the flag stays down. They're through on goal for the opener. Oh, he's chipped it wide. It's a shocking, shocking miss by Tsuyoshi Ogashiwa. Turning Kaneko, pulls it back beautifully. Kaneko, and that's a wonderful finish from Daiki Suga. The breakthrough's made. It's Suga's first of the season, and it's an absolute team beauty. Just want to check this with VAR. Didn't seem anything possibly wrong with it. And what could they be checking here? Is there a player in an offside position obscuring the goalkeeper? Was Kaneko offside when the ball was played through? Was he coming back from an offside position? That's what they might be looking at here. Was he coming back from an offside position? Well, me personally, I'm not a fan of VAR, but if he was coming back from an offside position, this won't count. It's no goal. It's been chalked off. Arano, is there one more chance left in this game? You get the feeling there may only be one. Lucas Fernandez has looked lively since he's come on. Good control. He's up against Ohata. Arthur. And ball shot. There, they spilt it. It just didn't come to Douglas. Now comes to Tanaka. Tanaka, deflected behind. He's got to be offside here, surely. Flag stays down. And the keeper somehow gathers it, LQ Park. What an extraordinary, frantic pinball passage of play in the final 60 seconds. Hayashi. That'll be that. Our referee, who's had a good game, Koya, no yellow cards in this one, blows for full time. Hokkaido, Consadole, Sapporo 0. Sagan, Tosu 0. Tosu stay in the top 3 and in possession of one of those precious AFC Champions League places.
Kashima saw their 8-game unbeaten streak snapped at the hands of Sagan previously and would be eager to get back to winning ways as they hosted Cerezo, the Osakan side without a win in their last 4. Not much action in the first half. 3 minutes before the break, Katsuya Nagata with the free kick, palmed away by Kim Jin-hyun. Into the second half now, and a blistering effort from Riku Matsuda across the face of the goal. 1 minute later at the other end of the field, good cross from Nagato, fabulous defending though from Yusuke Maruhashi, denying Ryohei Shirasaki. 23 minutes to go now, and a cross floated in from the right. Shoma Doi gets his head to it, but that's easy for Kim in goal. But just 5 minutes later, Cerezo lose the ball. Doi picks it up in a little bit of space, finds Ryotaro Araki, and that is an expert piece of finishing. Ayase Ueda had a chance to make it 2-0 4 minutes into time added on for stoppages, but probably took a little bit too long to decide what he was going to do with the ball. This one ended 1-0. Kashiwa avoided a fourth straight loss in their previous encounter against the Marinos, and they'd be hoping to build on that as they played Kobe, who arrived with just a solitary win in their last 7. Early on, Vissel Kobe's Kyogo Furuhashi thought he might have caught the keeper off his line. Kashiwa were looking dangerous on the counter-attack, however. Mao Hosoya's attempt straight at the goalkeeper. 0-0 at half-time, but early in the second half, Furuhashi's cross finds Douglas, who heads it back to Yuta Goke, and with the goal wide open, he makes it 1-0. And Vissel Kobe would be 2-0 up 6 minutes later. Hotaro Yamaguchi advancing, but Naoki Kawaguchi puts this one into his own net. Kashiwa, though, with a fine chance to pull one back. Yuta Kamiya with a really nice free kick, finding the head of Keiya Shihashi, and that's 2-1. A strong run forward from Furuhashi in the 65th minute finds Douglas, who sets himself but just puts the ball wide. 2-1 it stays to the visitors. Bottom side, Yokohama were defeated by Kawasaki over the weekend and faced another tough task in the form of Avispa. The visitors on the back of a 6-game winning streak with only 1 loss on the road all season. It took a pinpoint cross from Yuya Takagi in the 26th minute to break the deadlock. Keiba heading home to put the home side 1-up. Now into the second half, and Yokohama looking to take advantage of the ball in a wide position again. Maguinho gets his head to this, but straight at the goalkeeper. It seemed to be all about crosses from wide positions, finding the attacker's head. Naoki Waiko with the cross, Bruno Mendes with the header. 1-1. Tricky chance for Yokohama's Takuya Matsura in the 61st minute. The ball fell just behind him and he couldn't drag it back towards the right side of the goalpost. 65th minute now, dodgy defending from Daiki Nakashio, bringing down Bruno Mendes, and that's a penalty. Up steps Juanma Delgado, and he couldn't hit the target. The final chance of the game came with 2 minutes to play. It fell to Avispa's Daisuke Ishizu. Yokohama hang on for the draw. Sanfrecce made it 2 wins with a narrow victory over Cerezo last time out, but had lost their last 3 games at home. Urawa had won their last 3 without conceding and should feel the scales tip in their favour for this contest.
Hiroshima refused to press now, and opted to pull this one back into the danger zone, and the goalkeeper got a hand to it, and that's gone through his legs, and it's in, and it's that man again. Kasper Juncker with his 5th goal. A fraction over 3 games played in the J1 League, and he's already registered 5 strikes. In the right place at the right time. Really, the central defence at 6s and 7s, there was a slip. We talked about how slippery this surface is, and it certainly worked in Kasper Juncker's favour. Right-footed then, in swinging. Well played in, and that's straight in the goal! Well, the youngster has been humiliated. He was unchallenged, and he rose that right hand to try and get a hand to it. But the ultimate embarrassment is he's conceded a goal straight from the corner. Curling in, and the goalkeeper was well off his line, about 3 yards off his line when the corner was struck. And it's gone way beyond his arm there and into the goal. Whether Reiner intended that or not, I think only he would know, but certainly the angle on it was always going to cause trouble for the goalkeeper, even if it wasn't going straight into the net. But what a way to find the equaliser. Junior Santos leaving that for Ezekiel. Nice touch inside and the back heel for Ezekiel, who's got in front of the defence. Atsuki Ito probably got his foot in there, and if he did, he's done a superb job in rescuing the situation. It was a very fast interchange, The back heel was superb, and yes, indeed, it was an excellent piece of defending and denying Ezekiel a really excellent chance one-on-one on the goalkeeper. Koizumi just gains 10 yards, moves the ball forward, and now the opening has come. Ball played inside. Oh, and in the end, I don't think the goalkeeper had to put too much of a touch on it. This one clipped over the top now. And what's the referee given here? Has he seen handball? I think he's seen handball. I think he might have penalty on his mind here. Wow. I think the ball did touch the arm, but you could argue that it's not in a natural position. Shinzo Kuroki, who will step up here. If he scores this, it could mean an awful lot. Makes it, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, has a little chuckle about it. And Urawa, the visitors, who started the day 3 points ahead of Sanfrecce, sorry, 2 points ahead and 3 places ahead of them, look like they will increase that gap. Very coolly done, and that one was the penalty where the ball ended up furthest away from the post of all of the penalty kicks he's taken. That's a good ball played forward and a super first touch, which certainly looked like it was going to create a chance, and it's in there! Oh, what a strike that was from the substitute, Hayao Kawabe. Just jumped on that opportunity. Came out of nowhere with that right-footed strike. Ball fell to him off the back heel of a defender, and he leapt on it. And superbly struck. May well have put a side foot on that. Certainly hit it with pace, but there was accuracy in there as well. Oh no, he drove it, didn't he? And curled it just inside the post. What a marvellous strike that is. And they have, for the second time in this contest, drawn level after going behind. Well, the Sanfrecce drums beat as the referee's whistle goes. 1 point apiece then at the Edion Stadium in Hiroshima. This one ends Sanfrecce Hiroshima 2, Urawa Reds 2.
Juncker continuing his hot streak then. More to come on the other side with some surprising scorelines to boot. Stay with us. You're back with the J1 League Goal Zone. As promised, more goals coming up for you, with a trip to the coast of Sagami Bay next. Shonan came into this one with back-to-back losses and now faced the daunting task of hosting league leaders Kawasaki. It would be a tall order for Shonan to come away with the goods, with the champions still unbeaten. 18 minutes in, Kawasaki on the break, but a disappointing finish from Yu Kobayashi. 12 minutes later, and another chance for the visitors. Kobayashi again, but this time his header wide of the post. Into the second half now, and the ball falls on the volley to Masaki Ikeda's left foot, and he couldn't quite find the target. The opening goal came in the 56th minute after an almighty scramble in the box. Naoki Yamada getting his header to the ball after the goalkeeper had made a good save. 10 minutes later, and it looked as if Kawasaki had found their equaliser. Leandro Damiao jumping with the goalkeeper to head into an empty net, but the referee ruled interference. Damiao taking the ball out of the goalkeeper's hands. But the Brazilian made up for that disappointment with 8 minutes left, flicking the ball up and a bicycle kick to find the equaliser. 1-1 it finished. Kawasaki extending their unbeaten run. Over in Shizuoka, the hosts were without a win in 9, and they could face more trouble as they welcomed a Tokyo side that were on the uptick, coming into this one with back-to-back wins and clean sheets. Only 4 minutes in and a left-footed strike from Takuya Uchida. The goalkeeper fumbled, but fortunately for him, it trickled away and out of danger. Chance for Shimizu at the other end of the field. El Signo with the shot. It takes a deflection and Go Hatano does well to save it. Thiago Santana follows up and makes it 1-0. The home team would get their second in time added on for stoppages in the first half. A deep corner finds Valdo, who heads beyond the goalkeeper's outstretched arm. Early into the second half and another Shimizu corner. This time Aichi Katayama gets to the ball first and that's 3-0. 5 minutes left and a wonderful through ball to Katsuhiro Nakayama, who sidesteps the defender, but the goalkeeper gets the better of him. 3-0 it finishes to the home team. Oita had only won once at home all season, and an uphill task came to town in the form of the Marinos. The visitors were winless in 2, but would be expected to capitalise on their opponent's woes and return to winning ways. Here's Shazad Haq.
Shot from distance from Thiago Martins. Open across the face of the goal. William Pop saw that a little bit late, but he did enough. Tiraton plays a quick one. Elbert, nice little pass. A pocket of space here. Watanabe. And Marcos Junior tries to lift it over. But it is all Yokohama F. Marinos at the moment. And now Martins. Trying to find a little hole here to get through, and Pop has to race off his line. Header on, straight from Martins to Pop. Good work from Albert, now down the middle, Nakagawa. Leo Sierra, they can get behind the defence here. It had to be a better ball for Marcos Junior. He goes for goal himself, decent shot. Again, a fairly straightforward save for William Pop. Tiraton, now Elbert, looking across. Decent ball into Nakagawa, and that was last gasp. Defending, and Pop has done enough, has he? And so has his defenders. Haneda got that away. Are they edging a little closer here? They're actually playing 5 men at the moment. Oh, there's a good chance, Elbert! He has skied it. I think he was trying to go to the outside of his right foot. Was that the right call? But that's just over. Thiago Martins had a couple of chances today for his team, hasn't he? Kabayama. So 4 changes for Yokohama F. Marinos, and it's found its way in. Daiser header into the ground. It bounces over Pop. And the changes have had an effect. Maida was the first of those changes. And delight for him. From the other substitute that's just come on in Junamano. And Maida does the right thing. He heads it into the ground and bounces over. An all-important goal. Pop can't get to it. Finally they have their goal. Well, we've got the 4 minutes down now. It is just about whether the referee will add on a little bit more. Looks like he won't. And it was a late goal from this man here, Daizamida, the substitute. Final score then here, it's Oita Trinita 0, Yokohama F. Marinos 1.
We had to be patient. You know, we had so much of the ball, and you know, we were playing in their half, and it's just one of those games you have to be patient, keep your discipline, and the players did that. You know, the ones who started and the ones who came on all stuck to our football, and we got the reward. We just keep going. Yeah, like I said, it's been a tough place to come here, so it's good to win today, and yeah, we just recover now and look forward to the game on Sunday at home.
Nagoya were disappointingly held on the road against Vortis at the weekend and were slowly losing ground on the leaders. A chance to hit back then as they hosted Vegalta, a side who hadn't won on their travels this season. 19 minutes in, and with everyone expecting a cross from the dead ball, Mateus goes directly to goal. No problem though for Jakub Sloik. Just after the half-hour mark, Vegalta on the break. Takumi Mase pulls the ball back for Martinas. Mitch Langerak equal to it. Having got his sights set, Martinez would go one better with 3 minutes left of the first half. That right-footed shot beyond the outstretched arm of Langerak, and it's 1-0. Into the second half now, and more good goalkeeping coming up from Jakub Sloik, denying Naoki Maeda. 12 minutes left now, and Vegalta's Takuma Nishimura lays the ball off to Felipe Cardoso. Langerak palms that one wide. Nagoya looking for the equaliser now with 6 minutes left. The ball comes over to Ryoya Moroshita. Moroshita would go some way to making up for that with a fine through ball played to Yuki Soma, but his shot saved by Sloik. This one finished 1-0 to the visitors. Only Sendai's third win of the season.
I think we was defending good together, stay good in the block, and we were waiting for our goal. We was dangerous in the attack, so yeah, I think we played a good game until the end. So yeah, I'm very happy with the result. Yeah, goal is goal. I think everybody knows now about my left feet, so they didn't expect much from my right feet, but they need to be also careful for my right feet. Yeah, we have tough games. We had Kawasaki. I came in and I scored. Now Nagoya is second. I played and I scored and we win. Cerezo is also not an easy team, but I'm going to try my best again, and we will fight for the win.
Another team struggling to find wins has been Gamba. On their fourth straight defeat with no wins in 7, they'd be hoping to end that drought against Tokushima. But the away side arrived on the back of some success, with 4 points from a possible 6. Midway through the first half, and Gamba had the first strike of the day. Kosuke Onose's cross finds Patrick, and that's 1-0. Takashi Usami looking to make it 2-0 10 minutes later, but he couldn't pull his shot inside the far post. 67 minutes in now, and Vortis on the attack. Taisei Miyashiro brought down by Genta Miura. Ken Iwao sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, placing that expertly to his right. 18 minutes left now, and as the goalkeeper punches clear, Takashi Usami smashes the volley home, putting Gamba 2-1 up. Last chance for Vortis with 12 minutes left now, but Miyashiro puts this one over the bar. Gamba come away with their second win of the season. Here are the results from round 16 then. Sapporo denied by VAR. They had to share the spoils with Sagan. Kashima got back on track with a 1-0 win over Cerezo. Avispa's 6-game winning streak snapped by Yokohama in a 1-1 draw, while an injury time winner saved Sanfrecce as they shared the points with Urawa. An impressive win for Shimizu as they beat Tokyo 3-0, and a shock result in Nagoya. Sendai coming away with a massive win. So Frontale still unbeaten after 19 games now and firmly established at the top of the table. Nagoya continued to drop more points but are still hanging on to second. Sagan just 4 points behind with 2 games in hand. 3 sides on 27 points, with Kashima leading that trio and almost breaking into the top 5. Notable wins for Shimizu and Vegalta. every point vital to stave off relegation, as 4 sides will drop down to J2 come the end of the season. Gamba and Yokohama still with plenty of ground to make up, these clubs taking the bottom 2 spots in the table. Another episode in the bag for you. Thanks for your company once again. My name's Steve Dawson, and we'll see you next time on the J1 League Goal Zone.